to school, it's important. Learn a trade, like I taught us last Sunday, it's important. Have a brand in your trade, it's important. Understand the dynamics of labor because there's dignity in it, it's important. But do not rule out the place of spirituality. Words. He said, come and curse them for me. Everything Balaam tried was not working. Balaam raised up 21 altars to dissolve the strength and potency of Israel. 21. Anytime Balaam opened his mouth to curse, a blessing came out. He opened his mouth trying to curse them, a blessing came out. He opened his mouth trying to curse them, a blessing came out. He tried everything 21 times. Altars, 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 none. Any altar your name is taken to, any altar that your family is carried to, any altar your children are taken to, any altar that anything representative of you is taken to, I quash them in the name of Jesus. Whatever I tell you, I need you to understand the spirituality of life. The spirituality. That is the problem I have with a lot of us who are believers. Go to school, it's important. Learn a trade, like I taught us last Sunday, it's important. Have a brand in your trade, it's important. Understand the dynamics of labor because there's dignity in it, it's important. But do not rule out the place of spirituality. In Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23, he said, Lord, I know that the way of a man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not the man that walketh. His own desire is to walk, but something is directing the step. Voices are crying. Voices are... Why do you think King Saul became useless? Let me tell you. King Saul became useless. How? There was a nation called the Gibeonites. The Gibeonites were neighbors to Israel, and they heard that everyone Israel came after for, Israel conquered them. It was a battle for land grabbing, land conquest. Any land Israel loved, because God had told them to possess everywhere. So any land they see, they enter, take out the people, possess the land. So the Gibeonites were scared. So they came and walked on the compassion of Joshua. And they came, you know the story, came tattered with dry bread, with empty jugs, and met Joshua and said, we come from a far country. We are hungry, we are stranded, we are poor. A certain territory has taken over our nation. They have turned us to whatever, and we have nothing left. Joshua felt sympathetic. He said, we enter a covenant with you, that whatever that country is, we'll deal with them. We enter a league with you, we'll take care of you. He took them in, take care of them, did all that. When he found out that he has been deceived, Joshua said, because you deceived me, I've already entered a covenant with you with my mouth. I cannot reverse it. But I will reduce the value of that covenant. I will reduce the effect, the potency of our agreement. You will not die, you will be alive, but you will be fetchers of waters and hewers of wood. You will be alive, but you will be serving us. They said, no problem. Anything to stay alive, we don't mind. Many generations passed. The Gibeonites began to multiply in the midst of Israel. But their language was strange. Their language was not amongst any tribe, the 12 tribes of Israel. So Saul, over Sabi, when he came, he heard all language of Israel and heard that one. He said, this language looks strange. What happened? And they said to him that these are the Gibeonites. Look. I said, I don't care. Kill them. And they began to kill the Gibeonites. Don't forget, a covenant had been entered that they will be spared. As they were killing them, they took them out for a long time. Anytime Saul sits on the throne, voices start crying. That is why Saul never sat on the throne. Even before, don't think it was because of David he ran from the throne. Because before David ever became a king, Saul had an evil spirit on him. David came and played the javelin. You remember the story? So voices were crying. So sit down here, he's hearing voices. He run here, he's hearing voices, chased him out. I'm showing you the spirituality of life. And guess what? It extended to Israel. 1 year there was famine in the land. Next year, famine in the land. 3 years, David fasted. David prayed. He did everything. I'm sure he must have called everyone involved in agriculture. What do we do? Do we need more manures? Do we need more tractors? What do we do? Every agricultural expenditure failed. Everything failed. And he went to the Lord. What is going on? God said, this scarcity, this hunger you are experiencing is not because of you. It's because of Saul. Oh, over 20 years ago, he said yes, because he killed the Gibeonites. And he said, Lord, what do I do? He said, call for the few men who are not left from the land of Gibeon. So he called them. And they said to him, no problem, you are innocent. We want the head of all Saul's grandchildren. Yes. David said, I'm sorry. He carried them and donated. Yes. He gave them, excluding Mephibosheth and Mephibosheth's children. Handed them over. As soon as they were slaughtered, the famine ceased. Ground began to produce. Rice germinated. Yam germinated. Are you seeing the spirituality of life? Guess what somebody says? Somebody says, we are now new creature, we are born again. Your process of being transformed is also a spiritual process. You can't downplay spirituality with redemption, because even redemption is spiritual. You were short before you got saved. After being born again, did you become tall? There was nothing that altered in your physical process. It's spiritual. New birth is a spiritual process. So stop using new birth to run down or obliterate the reality of your existence. When you are born again, what is renewed? What is saved? Somebody say soul. When a man dies, what goes to God is the soul. It's the soul that sins. The soul that sinned, okay, is soul. So nothing changing your body. Nothing to your body. It's your soul that's redeemed. So if you do not understand the rules of engagement, you may have a redeemed soul, a demented spirit, and an afflicted body. A redeemed soul, you're going to heaven. It's not a question.